Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Healing Point Massage Therapy channel. My name is Lianna, and I'm joined today by the owner of Healing Point Massage Therapy in St. Albert, Lianna Bergonia. Hi, Lianna.
Hello, Lana. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
That's doing very well. Thank you.
Excellent. I'm enjoying the lovely weather we're finally having.
Yes, it's here.
It's here. Do you have any fun summer plans?
Camping, lots of probably day trips, and yeah.
Nice.
Hope to get some more biking as well. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, I just bought a new bike, so
Oh, nice. Oh, that's exciting.
I'm going to do a lot of biking this summer, I think.
Awesome. Yeah, that'll be, yeah. I look forward to that as well. It's like, hopefully we get a nice summer this.
I'm really hoping so.
Yeah.
So today I wanted to talk all about the different types of massages that you have available. I know that you do a lot of deep tissue massage, which is wonderful, but also you do a lot of other different types of modalities. And I just wanted to learn a little bit more about them.
Yeah, so most people just know about massage as either relaxation or deep tissue, right? But our therapist offers a lot of different modalities and add-ons so that they could do for their treatments. So yeah, it's nice to let them know about those modalities that they can try too.
Excellent. Let's start with deep tissue. I know because that's kind of the one that people are really familiar with. It's the like regenerative and restorative massage. So tell me about what deep tissue is.
Yeah, so this is the most common thing is people think that deep tissue is just like hard pressure, all about pressure, and sometimes like I think one client so like maximum pressure, please, like dial that. But we have to educate our clients that deep tissue is not just about pressure; it's about going through layers of muscle to treat. So that in our back, there's a few layers to get into the one that's really tight, right? So the trapezius is the ones on the very superficial. So, going through layers and treating each layers, that's what deep tissue means. So sometimes you can feel that it's deep or like pain because they're tight, but some people you can still do a deep tissue techniques to some clients, but they don't feel much because they're not tight. So basically, if it's painful because it's tight in that area, or if there's trigger point present, so that's kind of basically what it means, like the deep tissue. So yeah, it focuses on deeper layers of muscles and connective tissue to relieve the chronic tension, stiffness, and the muscle pain, right? So that's basically what a deep tissue. So when client calls and like, hey, I need a massage, I have a neck pain, right? So the pain right away, we would like to get in for your deep tissue treatment. So then we can focus on that pain, right? So, and then if people are like, okay, I have like, what type of, we ask for what type of treatment do you like? Okay, I have pain in my neck, but I just don't want just my neck done, right? So then there's a combination where you focus on the area and then still general working on the whole body. So we tend to book them with a therapeutic massage therapy. Okay. So that means you kind of mix a little bit of deep tissue work on the area that's needed, and then some sort of relaxation from the other area, just kind of blood flow, keep working on the whole body, and you're still working on to improve the pain, but then also you support overall muscle and recovery and the wellness of the whole body. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you say that someone should book in for a deep tissue massage when they're experiencing pain?
Yes. Yeah. And when they're experiencing pain or something that has been kind of chronic for them. Yeah. So definitely that's the one. And sometimes if it's their first time ever, and we would like to get them to like, okay, let's try to do a little bit of therapeutic and see how that goes for you.
Right.
And if you think it's not, that our therapist can always, it's about communication, it's about the pressure and all that. Then we can move on. Maybe, and they recommend you, okay, maybe you need something like deep tissue to really work on all the areas, because we don't know how much how much is spread out the tightness, right? So the
Right.
neck pain is there, but then the whole body or the whole back is tight, right? So that's that. And then of course there's relaxation massage, people coming in for just to relax their muscle.
Right.
But yeah, most people like, oh yeah, they're relaxation massage, but then you find trigger points there somewhere, and then
Right.
we're still gonna work that out, right? And still gonna release that so that they can feel relaxed at the end of the treatment. It's not just because it's relaxation. We don't work on the area, but yeah. So yeah,
But you can.
of course, yeah, we can, and with permission, because some people like, okay, I had some clients before where, okay, I know I have lots of knots on my back, but I don't want it to be hurt today, kind of like that, because she just needed to just decompress and relax. And, you know, we listen and we respect what they needed for that day.
So people would experience pain simply because you're releasing the tension in the muscle, not because you're actually hurting the area.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when you release a lot of toxins in that area. That one, like after that, your body's like, oh, okay, that one's released. I'm just going to have to recover from this. So there's some pain there. There's a lot of toxins that's kind of built up, right? So that's what we're releasing.
Excellent. So even if they book in for a relaxation massage, if trigger points are found, the therapist might ask permission to work on those areas.
Yeah, exactly. And so I think it's all about communicating and giving them knowledge about what they need, right?
Right. And so when people book in for therapeutic massage or relaxation massage, they're just looking to unwind. What else? What other reasons why people might be booking in for a relaxation massage?
So relax, sleep, number one, right? So it's just, if your system is like up there, stress and flight or flight mode, then your sleeper, gets affected. So yeah, sleep is, or if they're just unwind and their brain just too much. So those are the things that they just needed to relax their body.
Excellent. And I also wanted to talk a bit more about sports massage. I know that that's another modality that you offer, but what's the difference between sports massage and the other types of massage that you do?
Yeah, so the sports massage, so it targets overworked muscle. So it's not necessarily you're going or doing sports or anything like that, but athletics train like that and movement, when there's so much that you do over and over again, that's because, people who play sports then use the muscle over and over again. Some other people don't do sports, but then they still use the muscle over and over again, right? So kind of those things that really work on like a really, really tight muscle that you can just feel the muscle just there and overworked and screaming at you. So those are the types that really needed some deep tissue / kind of sports kind of treatment, because people who book those treatments actually know that, okay, you just kind of focus on my quads because I did a lot of this and that, right?
Nice.
Because, just kind of a focused type of treatment to aid their performance, whatever they do, and then of course recovery and injury prevention, basically.
Excellent. That's great to know, because I often wondered, like, would sports massage be good for me rather than deep tissue? And I think so if people can realize that like deep tissue is for tight muscles and sports massage is for like chronically overworked muscles.
Yeah, like you can specifically be working on like for an hour, like 4 or 5 sets of muscles, and then that's it, because that's what they needed, right? Like
that's what I'll be coming in for after spending my summer on a bike.
Yes. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I also know that you do motor vehicle accident massage.
Yeah.
Tell me a bit about that.
Yeah. So motor vehicle accident massage, aside, I think we've mentioned before, like how billing and how we process direct billing for that.
Yeah.
But what really for motor vehicle accident is because you have muscle that has been injured through motor vehicle accident, right? So it's a treatment focused massage to help manage pain, stiffness, and soft tissue related injuries after a certain motor vehicle accident. Yeah. So that will include neck, like number one. There's a lot of muscle, tendon, ligaments get affected on that movement.
Right.
So, and then there's, shoulder injury, some tearing from
Seatbelt.
the seat belt, and then with that seat belt, usually there's a kind of hip issues as well. So
Right.
those are the common things. It's a focused treatment with that area.
Excellent. And you can handle insurance claims because you've got the proper certification.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Yeah, you go through the process there. There's a process, but yeah, it's pretty easy as long as you have those paperwork done, and yeah, we can contact your insurance and go from there. Mm-hmm.
Excellent. And now I wanted to touch on some of my favorite parts of the massage are the add-ons.
Yeah.
These are sort of what I would call the icing on the cake. I already enjoy a massage, but I know that you have a lot of different things that you can add to your massage experience.
Yes.
Let's talk about the heated stones.
Yeah, so the hot stone, it's a heated stone that, with oil, and that's gonna be the one that's instead of just your hand, the stone will be massaged through, on your back, and then some stone will have to be left on some areas of your body just to get that heat to penetrate a little bit more, and in a safe temperature. But yeah, that heated stone is to deeply relax those muscles and promote relaxation and circulation of the muscle and blood flow. It's like double or triple times you're relaxed after relaxation or deep tissue, right? So yeah, it's quite popular actually.
Excellent. And it's not just the relaxing sensation of the heat that actually helps the therapist get deeper into the muscles, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. And once actually the muscle gets, have worked with the stone, the muscle actually just like loosen and soften and everything, and then you can really help them to work on that muscle. So yeah.
That's great. I always love the feeling of it.
Yes, yeah. I need to book one of those. I haven't done that for a while, but yeah, just talking about it's like, okay, yeah, I remember how that feels. It's really good. It's really relaxing, especially in that one where they just like go through your back deep and like straight. Like, you're just feeling melted.
Nice.
Yeah, so that one.
Excellent. What about cupping?
Yeah, so cupping. Most of our therapists uses the silicone one because there's a few different ones, and of course we don't do the ones that they poke you and
Right.
all that, and we don't do that. But the most ones are the silicone cupping. So that one is they combine the massage with the cupping to help release the fascia restrictions and improve circulation in that area and then decrease muscle tension. These ones, your therapist will be letting you know about the cupping marks that will be present there, and then kind of don't be surprised that, okay, why do I have all these marks on my back? So those are explained and everything.
Right.
And some people like, no cupping today, it's summertime, not here. But yeah, so
I'm going to an event. I don't want.
So those things, make sure you mention because you're gonna have some marks. But there's some technique that you can minimize the marking. So definitely it's just a quick less. But even though you try and like do it a quick one, it depends on the body. Some bruises easily. If they bruise easily, then of course, even if you leave it a little bit, it's gonna mark right away.
And that's just because it's drawing blood flow to the area that needs to heal.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Right.
So so it's fun if you haven't tried cupping. Because it's not for everyone, right? So some people like it's although it's a little bit of suction, it's really painful for them. So that means like their fascia probably is good. They don't need it,
Right.
right? So like why you don't need to work that type of treatment if you don't need it. So that's why it can be painful for some people, but most of the people are like love cupping. So yeah, if you haven't tried that, I think you should.
Yeah, I recommend people try it. It is one of my favorite add-ons.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think I haven't mentioned earlier before, like the pediatric massage. Like
Right.
people have always actually asked, how young can kids get massage, right? So actually, as young as they can stay still, they can start with a 30 minutes massage for a pediatric
Wow.
massage for like age 4. Some kids are like, okay, that's enough. So maybe start with 30 minutes. And then, from there, after that, usually they like always ask their parents, when is my next massage? Because they do love it. They're excited about that. So it's actually really cute to see kids coming in and like, I have my first massage today. Yeah, it's
Nice.
really fun. And and then for the like a little bit more teen, when they do sports,
Right.
or piano, their arms are shoulders and neck, and studying, of course, neck, cell phone, neck, what tech
Right.
neck is called, right? Like,
Right.
yeah, most kids are just like, that's so tension in their neck and shoulders are there for sure. It's very common as well. So anyone can benefit for any massage. Yeah.
That's great. So youth massage, but for pediatric massage, what are some reasons that a younger child would benefit, and how do they benefit from massage?
Yeah, so like relaxation. So some people, some parents, I'm like, know that if their kids are like, okay, it's becoming a little bit more irritable, like quickly, something like that. So or sleep has kind of been affected. So even sports or anything, what activity they do, swimming or anything like that, they can, it all helps with massage.
Wonderful. I wish I would have known about that when I was raising my son, who's quite a bit older now.
My girls still love getting massages, and they just always love that because they grew up with it. I grew up getting massages, right? So that's why I'm in this industry. But I think it's beneficial to know how it feels to feel good while you're young.
Yeah.
Because the older you get, like, okay, never had a massage. Like, okay, you just, you don't feel how your body can be actually be better without knowing it. Right? So
I love that. That's a good reason. If you get used to how a body should feel as a child, you'll grow up into an adult who knows a little bit more when something's wrong in your body.
Yeah, exactly. I have client. This is for an osteo treatment for a young, maybe, was she 9 or 10? So it's coming in for like a foot or ankle problem. So, and then she got better, and then she was like, Mom, you have to see them. I mean, not mom, the grandma.
Oh.
So the grandma came and like, you have to see them. Because, the grandma is in pain. It's like, oh, that's so cute. Like, coming from a young one, you have to see them. You need help because you're
that.
in pain, So, the kid knows like how to feel better because she was in pain. She came in for treatment, and
she's not
now she's
anymore.
asking for her grandma to go because she can see her grandma in pain, right? So I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. Like,
Out of the mouth of babes, right?
yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. So that's
I love
share
that
that.
story. Thank you so much. Another add-on that I wanted to talk about as well. One of the newer ones that you have is a scalp massage.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually pretty famous recently. As soon as you see like massage the scalp 15 minutes with coconut oil, I'm like, okay, yes, book me in. Like, who doesn't want a scalp massage? It's like, it's so relaxing. So it's therapeutic massage combined with a nourishing scalp massage, using with some coconut oils for like a deep relaxation and scalp hydration, basically. Yeah. So in the last 15 minutes, she just kind of works on the scalp and the fascia and just feel rejuvenated.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And I think people don't realize that your fascia goes up into your head and around your skull. So that's important to take care of.
Yeah, exactly. And then we also have the lymphatic massage with lymphatic drainage. So the lymphatic drainage massage is a light it's a light rhythmic treatment that supports lymphatic flow. Usually the therapist explains first like how is this treatment go, right? Because it's very light because it's just superficial, like our lymph system is just under the skin, so it's a very light treatment. So it can help with swelling if you have swelling in your leg or in your body, and promotes detoxification and healing. Yeah, so most people will come in for swelling or just like a whole overall, system reset.
Right.
Yeah, so it's a nice treatment for that.
And you talked about swelling. Does it help with inflammation, like interior body inflammation?
Yeah, it can help with so with inflammation. So it depends on what if you're going through something like, yeah. So one of our therapists actually catches through an intake form, and then he sees that there's a whole bunch of medication that there's a client that's actively taking some prescription for an infection. So with those things, there's inflammation. So inflammation. We just let it do what medication needs to do before they come in for any lymphatic drainage like this, because it's going to interrupt what the medication is doing, right? Because you're really resetting system with your lymphatic system, right? So so that's just even that, that those light techniques will affect your system. So if there's some inflammation and you've cleared your doctor, it's nothing, it's nothing like acute or anything. It's like a chronic inflammation. It can be, kind of beneficial as long as it's cleared with the doctor that you could do something like this.
So Lianna, how often would someone come in to do a lymphatic drainage massage?
Yeah, so if they're coming in for just some maintenance, general maintenance for their system, they come in for 3 to 4 weeks. But if they have anything that, a post-surgery recovery, so then we usually start with like 2 to 3 sessions for the first 2 to 3 weeks, or like kind of a weekly session to see if that will help those swelling and stuff like that. And then, of course, if they have like chronic condition lymphedema, then it's more frequently is frequent is better for those situations. Yeah.
Oh, that's good to know. Have we missed any massage modalities?
So yeah, we actually have therapists that do this massage with reflexology, massage with Reiki, and some Thai. Yeah. So yeah, we can discuss that as well. So I can start with massage with reflexology. So yeah, so it's a combined massage therapy that the therapist can focus with the pressure techniques in their foot or hands to promote relaxation and support overall wellness. Yeah.
Excellent. And is that an add-on or is that a type of massage?
Yeah, just kind of an add-on where where they can choose the massage with a bit focus on their foot and hands. Yeah.
Excellent. And is that good for relaxation, or are there reasons why people are choosing reflexology?
So it's kind of general overall kind of wellness with foot reflexology.
Excellent. Because there's pressure points on your feet that relate to every part of your body.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of pretty cool, actually.
I love that.
And then we also have massage with Reiki. So there's a blend of massage therapy with Reiki energy work to encourage relaxation, stress reduction, and kind of overall balance.
Nice.
Yeah. And we do also have like a Thai oil massage. So that one is, I have tried that. It's kind of pretty cool because there's some stretches in the end that I do not know that I can stretch myself or someone has to stretch me that way because it's kind of cool. So it's a combination of the massage techniques and stretching and to improve flexibility, circulation, and relaxation. So after some deep tissue work and then you stretch out at the end. So it's kind of pretty, it's actually really nice.
So the therapist manipulates you into your stretches.
Yeah. And still it's not the ground table one, like a traditional Thai. It's not the traditional Thai one.
Okay.
So it's still on the table that we have. So after a massage at the end, there's a Thai type of stretching.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I would love that. I love to stretch, but I am finding that as I get older, I can't get into the stretches that I want anymore.
And then we do also have another one. So the massage with craniosacral therapy. So we have a therapist that does craniosacral. So again, it's a combination of therapeutic massage with the craniosacral techniques in the cranial and sacral to address both muscular tension and nervous system relaxation, because that's what the craniosacral is. It focuses on our nervous system to just let it just relax.
Wow. I always forget how many different types of modalities that you have, how many different types of massages. It's really, there's a lot that you can do for people.
Yeah. And of course, we don't want to forget the chair massage, which is for people who cannot be laying down on the table, like either the front or the side or on their back. So we have a convenient seated massage, massage chair that can be convenient for those people who would have restrictions with the table. The therapist can target on their neck, their back, arms, and so that you could still get that massage, right?
That's great.
So some people would just like after their surgeries, right? They can't really lay down properly, or any other reason. So people chooses this type of treatment.
Wow. So you really have something for everybody.
Yes.
Excellent. Anything else to add to all of that?
No, I think we covered all the treatments that we modalities for massage that we do. Stay tuned for more. Our therapist always gets making new courses, right, to upgrade. Right. So watch out. So there may be more to come.
Excellent. And therapists have to upgrade their skills ongoing to keep their license.
Yes,
is that correct?
Yeah, every 3 years we reset. So we have to get another set of skills by end of 3-year cycle.
Wonderful. So if people want to book any one of these amazing sounding massages, where do they go? Yeah,
so you can always book online at healingpointmassage.ca, and you can call at 780-569-3838. And also, I don't want to forget that we now open until 8 p.m. on Saturdays. So our hours are now Monday to Friday, 9 to 9, Saturday, 9 to 8, and Sunday, 9 to 5. So more hours for you. If you're too busy, there's time for you to see us. So
excellent. If you need a later massage appointment, you can find it at Healing Point Massage. Excellent.
Thank you.
Thanks everybody for tuning in, and thank you so much, Lianna, for joining me and educating me. I thought I knew so much, but you taught me so much more.
Thank you.
All right. See you next time.
Bye.